Hey everybody. Well, we made it through 4 years.
In this
You
video,
know,
we're going to talk
it's
about
it's it's an interesting time. You know, post Trump, here we go. Um, yeah, super excited about what's to come. You know, I think that you know look, before we start anything, whether you love the man, hated the man, you know, that was 4 years of some intense attention. You know, what was that? 1,400 days plus of just hearing from somebody multiple times in multiple ways and really shaking up what you thought was real. You know, and it's still being shaken. You know, this thing hasn't gone anywhere. This thing has just started. So it is extremely interesting to watch it from, you know, outside the country. You know, if I was in the United States, I would probably, you know, feel maybe a little different. But getting to watch it from outside and watching those 4 years just, you know, just go and everybody get through it. Yeah, man. We got through it. So now, what are you going to do? So now you got a new administration coming in. And what I want to talk about is with this new administration, for sure, there's a lot of interesting things that are probably going to happen and are probably going to go down because you have Joe Biden and Kamala Harris walking into the White House with an interesting view of life. Some of them you may think may more coincide with your view. Some may not. You know, there's some truths. Is that entrepreneurs and investors and businessmen and women did well in the last 4 years. A lot of people are doing well. So this is going to be interesting. But there's a lot of people doing bad. And this group that's coming in is a more compassionate group. And I think compassion is something that the world, and definitely the United States, needs more of. And they got the right people for it. You know, my humble opinion, people didn't vote for Joe Biden as as much as they voted for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. You know, and that right there is something interesting. I hear a lot of people talking about Kamala, and you know, my uneducated, humble opinion is simple. She's a black woman. She's a black Jamaican woman. She's a black Jamaican Indian woman. She's a black Jamaican Indian woman that has a law degree and a background as a prosecutor. Like, let all of that just kind of sink in because I I I look at, you know, just being a proud, you know, Jamaican kid. I really root for Kamala Harris, and I see that she is, you know, something that the world can accept. A beautiful black woman, strong, powerful, stylish, smart, witty as fuck. I mean, the thing is this: she went to Howard. Like she's an alpha cap. Oh man, I don't even know the sorority that she's in, but she's in that sorority where all them women are just monsters. You know, man. And I think this is what they see. But one of the things that I personally kind of have a problem with, I want all Jamaicans to start to rise up for this woman because I think that living in the Caribbean, and I've shifted my business and my focus to the between the Caribbean and the Middle East. Uh, Being in the Caribbean, I see the beauty and the benefit of what we have in all of these islands. And this woman can really highlight that. She was brought in to office and inaugurated by Sonia Sotomayor, who is of Puerto Rican descent, another Caribbean island. You know, and I'm just looking at that, I'm like, yo, this is powerful. Because as soon as, look, when she was running for president initially, I was just like, yo, imagine she become president, that's a Jamaican woman becoming president, like, all things are good, like, because you can't really out-argue her. So the thing is that she'll call you out, like, she can prosecute, so she's always looking for you to lie and catch you and stuff. Like, just like a Jamaican woman. And for those who know the Indian women, like, they're no joke, you know, either. So she has that blend, you know, but I just really, you know, not to downplay anything else that she is and that where she represents, how she calls herself, but I look at her as a Jamaican woman out there, and I really have a lot of faith in that, you know. Yeah, so big ups to all the Jamaican women that are out there that are being firsts. You know, attorney generals, lawyers, doctors, businesswomen, and then moving into politics seriously, and big areas of government. You know, I think that the Caribbean, we have so much to offer, so much to offer. And Kamala, I'm so proud of you, and you know your journey. You made your decisions in life, and it's gotten you to this point. And you know you got all the Caribbean behind you. I know that for sure. You know, so big up on day one after post-Trump presidency. You know, he's definitely someone that showed America what they are, showed the world what America is. But it's not all of what America is. But it definitely showed them what America is. So keep that in mind, people. Move forward. Go be good. You know, make sure you eat good and you stay fly. I mean, like, you know, the vice president is probably going to be the flyest, is going to be a fashion icon, you know? So that's just something to think about. And again, she's a Jamaican woman. And I'm going to be seeing some of that. I'm going to be noticing some of that stuff pop out because those are the type of things we need. Just think about it. A lot of these politicians that are in office now, especially if you came from the East Coast, and a lot of these powerful people were probably raised by Caribbean nannies. So there's an affinity. She has something innate in her that people can connect with. So big ups to all of the Caribbean women out there that are doing it. All right, this is my this is what I love about where I live. This is what I love about my legacy, my lineage, the diaspora. I mean, the goal was to go out and go affect the world, and we're doing it. So, Kamala, Joe, do it, and at the end of the day, y'all, we at least got Kamala.